Hello, this is Tom from IRONCAD. In this video we're going to show you from start to finish how you can import XYZ text files to put 3D reference points in your scene. From those points you can use snap to create surfaces, 3D curves, whatever it is you need. Alright, so let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is create your table with your coordinates, right? I just opened up a word pad here and I start putting in numbers, and it basically goes XYZ, right? So I'm going to go 1, 1, 1. So that's the XYZ for my first point. Alright, and we hit enter, and I'm going to keep it simple, 2 by 2 by 2, right? XYZ, 3 by 3 by 3. You want to get a little funky for the fourth point, we'll go 4.25, comma 5.18, comma 6.375. The thing to note when you create the word pad files is no spaces. Make sure you have no spaces between your commas and your numbers. Alright, so once you have that done, then you want to save it as a text file. So we'll go File, Save As, to the desktop here, and make sure this is a text file, and I'm just going to say points 005. Alright, save that. Ignore this, it's telling you any formatting will be removed, which is alright. And now we can exit this. So we created our points table with all our XYZ point coordinates. Now how do we get that into the scene? I already have a scene open here. So the first thing we do is you want to bring in all your points to 3D curves. So you go to your 3D curve tab, pick the 3D curve tool, and let's double click so we can see what's happening here. And now you can say you want to put points in, and at this point you want to import that text file. So how you do that is you go up to the menu, File, Import. You want to import into a 3D sketch, and then here we want to import them as reference points. So we pick that, and it allows us to go get our file. We had it on the desktop here, points 5. We say open. Okay, there you have it. There's all our points in 3D. You say okay, and we'll lock this so we can see this, and there they are. And you might want to say reference points, it's up to you. From this point you can now start using them to solid geometry to snap to them, or if you want to get into curves, you can start, let's say, adding a B-spline. So from that point to that point to that point to that point. Okay, so it's a very cool thing to do. Now when you can always go back to this, edit it, and bring in a new point file if you have to. Alright, so it's a good way to bring in 3D points for reference if you're working from some sort of coordinate table. Alright, I hope you find this useful. If you have any questions, obviously you can reach me at tom@magnacad.com, and enjoy the rest of the day.